Most people look at a computer this small and immediately assume it's just for basic web browsing or maybe checking emails. But this little box is actually hiding a surprising amount of muscle. It is barely larger than a stack of coasters, yet it manages to fit an Intel Core i5-13420H processor inside. That is a mobile-class chip, sure, but it has 8 cores that handle heavy multitasking without breaking a sweat. You can have a dozen browser tabs open, a video call running in the background, and a spreadsheet crunching numbers, and it just keeps going. It is honestly impressive how they managed to keep the thermals in check without it sounding like a jet engine taking off on the desk. What really makes this thing feel modern is the jump to DDR5 memory. Having 16 GB of that faster RAM makes a noticeable difference when you are jumping between apps. Everything feels snappy, and that 512 GB SSD means you are at the desktop screen in seconds after hitting the power button. It is the kind of performance that makes you forget you are working on a machine that could literally hide behind a monitor. Speaking of monitors, the dual 4K support is a massive win for anyone who needs extra screen real estate. Being able to plug in 2 high-resolution displays via the HDMI and DisplayPort setup turns this tiny footprint into a legitimate workstation for developers or data-heavy office work. Now, here is the thing about these ultra-compact PCs. You usually pay for that size with a lack of ports, but that is not the case here. There are 8 USB ports, including a USB-C, which is a huge relief if you have a bunch of peripherals like printers, scanners, or external drives. It even has Wi-Fi 6E, so if you are stuck in a spot where you cannot run an Ethernet cable, the wireless connection is actually stable enough to handle serious work. It is not perfect, though. Because it is so small, you are stuck with integrated graphics. If you were hoping to do any serious video editing or gaming, this is definitely not the machine for that. It is built for productivity, not for pushing pixels in a high-end game. Also, while it is great that it comes with Windows 11 Pro, the sheer amount of security features like BitLocker might feel like overkill for a casual home user. Though for a business setup, it is exactly what you want. It is a focused, quiet, and incredibly efficient little workhorse. If the goal is to clear off desk clutter without sacrificing the speed needed to get through a busy workday, this is a really solid way to do it.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.